It's the Demons and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
Catching up with the Demons head coach. This team has continued to shine, and he said his message to them in the locker room before the game was, this is our opportunity. They were not ranked to start the season and have continued to play their way into the conversation, but every week gets a little harder. He wants intensity and focus right out of the gate to prove to the world we belong, and we're going to keep making noise this season. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
From the gun on third down, Keelan Russell. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Now it's the Demons. Offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes Lenoris Sellers. They have a lot of confidence that he can get them in the right way and make the right calls. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Sellers through the noise. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out, he had multiple catches from the running back position. They are going to try to get that established in this game.
Soft spot in the middle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
Throwing Sellers. Working that left side now. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And it's the Demons look to keep this drive humming. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Change now on 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Handoff to the single back. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
And it's the Demons back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Fires quickly. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Red pass, it's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. He's got it and still on his feet. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in 3rd and short because the whole playbook is open and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice success. Great job by the quarterback getting rid of the football, getting the 1st down. Now set up 1st and goal.
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Demons. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They took it 64 yards right down the field and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jenkins. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of him. The Tide ready to roll on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Running inside. It's Hill. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And it really doesn't matter what play call this offense does. Like first possession, 3 and out, obviously struggled. This one right here, nothing on the ground. The offensive line has to do a better job. They got to be better up front, whether they want to run it, whether they want to throw it. It's got to start with the offensive line.
Hauls it in. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. One of those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
They go play action with Russell. Hit as he throws. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And you could tell the offense was trying to take a shot and really stress that safety. Sending one guy long, you better cover the deep ball, and then try to slip a guy right underneath it. Unsuccessfully, the quarterback's got to be a little bit better with that time.
Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Russell from the gun on 3rd down. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
The Demons offense takes the field, ready to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Run inside. It's Clark.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Sends it back in motion. Here's Sellers to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. On the run, it's Clark. Pick up of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And they'll get enough for the 1st down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the 1st quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Clark. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Sellers got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Demons! And they take it in for 6 more points. Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. So they covered 42 yards on the drive, and they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Jenkins. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
And you know, Alabama at the quarterback spot, obviously, you need that great player. When they've had the great player, these teams have been really, really great. The last couple years, man, you've kind of seen...
Makes the catch and he's free. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Quick strike complete. He's loose down the middle. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bama!
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and post. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Demons offense takes the field ready to go on the attack. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. Turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's got it on the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. And it'll be first down for this offense after the personal foul. He'll do it himself. There's a crease. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Running inside, it's Clark. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And it's the Demons come to the line with a new set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Quick release by the QB. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
The run inside. It's Clark. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Demons! And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Jenkins. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Here comes that Alabama offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create. Momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
From the gun on third down, Keelan Russell. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. On his way back from the 20. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Demons offense takes the field ready to go on the attack. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why don't they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute throwing and running the football.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop down right now before the half? They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
And it's the Demons want to crank the tempo. Quarterback making adjustments. Throwing, Sellers. And the timing just a hair off.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Get the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
They'll run the option. Now the pitch. He did everything he could to find enough running room, and he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. Good gain there. Picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Catching up with the Demons head coach, they are thrilled with their running game. This is something that they did not expect. This running back has come alive and somebody that they can continue to ride here in the 3rd quarter. He said he's somebody we trust. He's been terrific in practice, and right now he's proving everybody wrong and showing us that he can be a big-time player in this game. Expect them to feed him the ball more here to start the 3rd quarter.
Okay, Holly.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
They're going to ride this running back. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. Just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Trying to do it on the ground. At the 45 on his way. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And it's the Demons have this offense rolling. They go play action with Sellers. Now sliding to his left. He'll pull it down and run. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Complete to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands.
He's going for the goal line. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Demons. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Number 24, set to kick this one away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. On the run, it's Hill. There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Keelan Russell. Pocket breaking down. Blasted as he lets it go. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Makes it past the marker. Maybe some room here. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Through 3 quarters now, these wide receivers both big parts of the game plan. Here's how they stack up so far. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Throwing Russell. Finds his big tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Russell. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back and going to get the quarterback.
Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Touchdown time. What a catch in the end zone.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Demons offense takes the field ready to go on the attack. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. They'll start on the ground with Auguste. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
A little bit surprising, not going to lie. You've got a big lead like this late in the game, and you're still throwing for it and being aggressive. But, hey, man, it's working. And if it's working, keep calling him, I guess.
Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. And the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back. He's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Here's Sellers to throw. Here's the pressure. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. He's got him in the flat. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And it's the Demons go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Might be calling a hot route. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Got his man out of the backfield. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
Alabama calls its 2nd timeout of the half. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Takes it the other way. Inside, and with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Oh, they could not have come up with a bigger play at a more opportune time. The defense... interception and taking it back to the house right at a point in the game when it looked like the offense was maybe going to pad their lead and seal this one. All of a sudden, this game has gotten really interesting.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The Demons offense takes the field ready to go on the attack. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That's the sophomore running back there taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. He's going to run it. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds.
Man, that's one of those where you just go, dadgummit, if you had a little bit more space. Nice job creating the fumble, but just running out of real estate, not able to land on it. Man, you just get a little bit frustrated because you wanted that turnover. You caused the fumble. You just couldn't secure it.
He gets enough for the 1st down. Crowd is silent. Chains are moving. Clock still going.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
Making side adjustments here. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. And it's the Demons are rolling down the field. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Motion from the wide receiver. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for space. It's Fuller. And the defense drags him down.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth. It's keep that clock running. It's ground game. So interesting now on this 3rd down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
The hand to the running back. Got enough for the 1st. They'll be dragged down, but not before. He's put the finishing touches on a win for his team.
Man, the nicest thing in sports to have is to be able to rely on the run game, to have the lead and be able to run that clock out. Just watch it tick, and the defense can do nothing about it. And that right there gets it done. Leaning on the ground game. And, Jesse, I don't know about the clock, but that thing's about to run out.
And that's really the identity of this offense, too. They are going to be physical. They're going to run the ball even when you know it's coming. And in that situation where you just need 1 1st down to end the game, you can go out and execute like that. They're going to feel good after this one.
Leaves it with the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. Finding some room. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. Guess they wanted to make sure they rubbed a little salt in the wound here down the stretch.
And it's your job to stop it. Keep playing football. I like it when the offense keeps the foot on the accelerator. It's your job. If you don't like it defensively, do something about it.
How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those 2 teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between